What emotion? What is it that you want people to like listen to that and realize and
Shit, I want
feel?
you to have mixed emotions. I want you to not
Just
know how
chaos.
you
Okay.
feel about these songs. I want you to be like, damn, okay.
Thank you for joining us on 4 Points Production. Here with me today is Vega. Let's just get into your music. I'm super excited. I've been binge listening to all of your work so far.
Oh yeah.
Let's get into the stuff that you released in 2020. So like Fistful of.
Oh, the 2020 projects.
Mhm.
Those are more so emotional as far as everything, because I feel like everything I dropped from that point in 2020 was a very emotional year for everybody.
Mhm.
But I'm talking more so as the build up. It was a lot of build up adding to that. I'd been sad about somebody that, I knew I shouldn't have got with in the first place.
Mhm.
I've been sad about, various things. But the thing is, at the end of the day, as long as I express that, then everything should be fine.
Yeah. Is
You know?
that when you write your music, do you want it to come from such a personal place? Is that something you
Yeah.
hope
And
that
and somebody asked me that the other day. Do you mind that everybody knows your personal? And I was like, I don't care. Like it's not
Mhm.
like I'm telling you what's going on because maybe these people didn't know what was going on at the time. And so now I got the opportunity to put it on a wide scale for everybody to see, and that's just that.
Was that the Fistful of Afro Picks album?
That was Fistful of Afro Picks and the Satire album.
Satire album.
Yeah, which is a collaboration between me and my homeboy Ted Hendricks. He made all the beats. I just got on the rap, so it really praise the producers because they don't get
Yeah.
enough acknowledgement in the first place. So yeah.
So if you had to pick one song, you say like it comes from a very emotional. What song resonated with you the most?
From both projects.
Yeah, from just past projects.
Ooh. I say like postpartum depression because everybody has that depression, but then it's just like, okay, this is postpartum. This is what happened. So this is how I felt afterwards after I got out of that depression, like that stoop. And yeah, that's how I felt. Like that was a very important song because those people who deal with those type of mental illnesses and problems don't really know how to deal with it, don't really know how to listen to a sound that has that particular, like focusing on that particular topic.
Mhm.
They just like, oh, it's just a song. But no, it was really like,
There's meaning behind it.
this is this and this is that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I get that. Especially music nowadays. You don't really see such a connection with the artist with emotion. You don't really see that as much. And if you do see it, it's in like a pop version
It's
of
in
it
a
that's
pop
just so
version of it, right?
disconnected.
So what does this have to do with it? Like when Logic did the suicide thing, I was like, yeah, that's cool, but
Mm.
it should have been focused more so on, and this is just my opinion, it should have been focused more so on, I'm finna get out there and help those dealing with the suicidal things.
Yeah, you even see artists now speaking out that music has been done already, and there's just keep redoing
They keep
it and
redoing
redoing
it.
it and redoing
It's
it.
like We Are the World, and they keep redoing We Are the World.
Mhm.
Like, that doesn't make any sense.
Would you
But
say like being real is part of your character, part of your nature when it comes to you making your music?
yeah, for sure. I feel like you got to be 100% real with everybody you encounter with and the fans. Like they want to know. I even got a song that I said like it took me 4 takes to get this down.
Mm.
And like a lot of artists don't admit the fact that, yeah, it takes me a couple takes to get this down. They like, oh, we go in there freestyle. This is one take and all this shit.
No
Bullshit.
practice.
I call it bullshit. It's real bullshit. So
Mhm.
yeah, it's real important to be honest and responsible for your mistakes because those mistakes can turn into the most beautiful things.
Oh, so well said.
Yeah.
So when you went on a tour recently, not too long ago,
Well, it was supposed to be a real
performance.
tour. So we ended up doing a performance in Memphis, and so what happened was I was talking about this in 2019, and I was telling them, like my homeboys, shout out to Ted, Case, and everybody that I've worked with, and they they said it was a good idea. But you know how you get that in your mind, like, this might not go this way. We not gonna do this for real.
Always,
And
yeah.
I was dead the fuck serious because I got to the point where I'm at the level that, like, we need to be out here performing because nobody really listens on social media anymore. It's not a platform you can drop. They'll scroll. You get more people scrolling past than most viewed. So it was time to take action. So when we finally did it, we were going to do it 2020 pandemic. Yeah. Everything happened and it was like, oh damn, so how do we do it now? Because nobody's letting anybody into their establishments and we are not able to perform. We can only do this like online. But that's not how I wanted to. I said we could wait it out, see how it goes, and it's just like that. So basically in 2021 I was like, well yeah, in 2021 I was like, okay, well, it's time. So are y'all ready? And they were ready. We were prepared. I went down to Memphis. I caught a plane in Memphis. We got the venue. Everything was handled from the people that were there. You know, as long as we hit the spots where at least somebody is there to actually book it. Yeah. We were good. So we booked it. Everybody performed. It was a 4-song set. You know, everybody's introduced good. The DJ did a good job. Shout out to Colossus. And we just had a good time, you know, and then after we celebrated like like we won a championship. But so now we have a Chicago thing coming up. No way. So yes, and not a lot of people are from Memphis are going to be able to make it. Yeah. So we're going to fill in slots with Chicago artists. Okay. So people that I know that I'm close to, and you know, like I have a homeboy. He's gonna fly down here. Yeah. Like my nigga Case, he gonna fly down here, and so yeah, we're gonna do that. How do you feel like your music fits into the Chicago scene? Do you feel like it'll transfer? It don't. It doesn't. Okay. It don't at all. This shit don't fit. It's like we created a standard for how shit is supposed to sound in Chicago, and you know, you have your Chance the Rappers, you have your Commons, you got your Chief Keefs, you got those people who want to be drill artists, and you know, it's not my cup of tea. You know, like I listen to certain artists maybe to turn up and maybe to get certain knowledge and everything, but for me, it's different. I was gonna ask you, like, what artists do you find that you kind of, I don't want to say that you compare yourself to, but you clearly want to like inspiring. Yeah. Oh, who's one that like you keep an eye on? Well, from here, like I say like Mick Jenkins. Mick Jenkins is like a prime example of how you can do your own thing without anybody having to, you know, like you take that criticism, but like, I'm from this place, you can't tell me shit. Yeah. You know, he took that and said, I'm from this place and you can't tell me shit. I learned a lot of shit from indie artists. I learned a lot of things from just different type of music. It's not the same when you just listening to the same thing every day. It's boring. Definitely. Why would you want to listen to the rap music every day? I listen to rap, indie rock, maybe some country because I'm not that keen on country. But yeah, you have to explore these different things to better yourself as an artist. It helps me write better when I listen to different type of songs. I like that you said that, because a lot of times people like, you tell them, oh, what do you listen to? If you say country, they're like, ew, no, that's terrible. It's like, check it out. You never know what you get from it. But it kind of is ill. And it kind of is terrible because it's like, I don't listen to that shit. But now you know. But now you know that's not it. Yeah, like, but that's not the some country songs bop. That shit fire. I like country. I don't know if I could like go hard for it. Not no hardcore fan. You're never gonna incorporate it, maybe? I did live in Texas for 2 years, so we see a mashup between country. They played a lot of country music and a lot of shit I wasn't fucking with, and a lot of shit I was like, man, what's that? Let me Shazam this real quick. Yeah, it was fire. Yeah. Aside from that, coming in the future, possibly a country rap no, mix. Definitely not. What else do you think sets you apart from the regular Chicago scene? And just personality. I'm not trying to sound cocky or nothing, but yeah, just personality. You know, like it's just, yeah. I'm the type of person that I don't really care about what the next person is doing. I really care about what I'm doing. I don't need any distractions in my way. I don't need anything in my way. You know, like even family, you got to cut them off at a certain point because you're not trying to help me get to where I'm trying to get to.
I get that.
And that's the like Snoop Dogg was saying, like, I had to leave certain people at this level because I was here. And he was there. You can't be mad at that. All you gotta do is respect it. But you do have to watch your back because those are the type of people that come back and possibly kill you.
So that, I mean, completely agree.
Yeah.
So where has that taken your music to now, to today?
As far as
like the way your music has developed, are you coming out with more things?
So was the attitude took me?
Yeah.
A lot of people don't like it. They feel like, oh, you feel like you're this type of person, and I'm just like, I'm me. I don't care about certain shit. Like if you like the music, you like the music. If you don't, then you don't. I love it because that's what I love to do. This is something that I do for me and not for anybody else. If you enjoy it, man, thank you, because you're giving me the compliment to the Most High. And I don't. Sometimes artists really just criticize themselves so bad, and they sit here and they're like, man, my shit just garbage. You know what I'm saying? I used to do that. I used to sit up here and I used to say, yeah, my shit is not good. But it took somebody like to say like, this is good. This is actually good. But you do have those friends that are telling you like you can improve on certain this and that. And I appreciate those more than the people that say that's good, because thank you for giving me the constructive criticism that
even if it's not good or accurate, or you feel like you don't agree with it, it helps.
Yeah, even when it does, it helps a lot because I do take that into account. So now I'm adding more energy to it. Now I'm adding more emphasis to words. Now I'm adding more everything to everything.
So your first was it 2 albums that you came out with, or your music in the beginning? Technically,
well, not really technically, but
kind of.
I had like EPs before.
I've seen, because I had to dive deep, and like I was just searching for your stuff.
I was
everywhere.
in SoundCloud heavy. I was SoundCloud, yeah. I was definitely
like SoundCloud. I was trying to organize all of it, but I was just played it. For
I had been in SoundCloud for years. I was since like 2015. Okay. Making music in there. A lot of them were singles, but then they started to turn to EPs, and
I'm missing out.
Yeah, but a lot of those songs were kind of like off a little bit because I was like drug heavy at the time. So I was just like rapping off of those, and I was just like, now I wasn't in my right mind.
Because the ones I got,
a lot of shit sounded chaotic as shit. Then you'll finally look at me and then look at my SoundCloud and listen and be like, oh, I see why you the way you are. So
at least the ones I listened to, you said they came from more an emotional point. What about your music now? I know you came out with, were they like singles?
Yeah, like so those were, it's not no mainstream at all, but it's just like more so you've heard my story, so now you want to hear me rap. So now I'm rapping. So you have to create your way into a narrative to where I got out of this and I reinvented myself into a new sound. It might be the same sound to you, but it's a different type of story. Yeah. And that's a part of reinvention.
So what can we expect from, you're releasing something soon, aren't you?
Oh yeah, next week.
What can we expect? What should we keep an eye on?
Whole lot of motherfucking rapping. A whole lot of rapping. No, for real. A whole lot of just schemes, wordplay, wittiness. Little simple shit like that, and that's the things I like to have fun with.
If we can take away one thing from the album that you're releasing, what emotion, what is it that you want people to like listen to that and realize and
feel? I want you to have mixed emotions. I want you to not just know how you feel about these songs. I want you to be like, damn, okay. You went hard on this, and then the next song was like, oh shit, like he got real deep. So yeah, it was a battle because I was also dealing with female drama. There's a lot of bullshit during that time. So
females do better. Come on.
So I had to, in the beginning, I made 3 songs that was going to determine whether I wanted to turn that project into a project.
Mm-hmm.
So those 3 songs, I'm listening to the 3 songs, and I made them back in maybe like January or February. And I was like, okay, yeah, these 3 songs, I'm gonna definitely, yeah, this is gonna be fire.
Mm-hmm.
And then I got into the situation I got into with a certain person I'm not gonna name. And that fucking failed. It was like I stopped doing music. I stopped doing everything I needed to do. And when I got back in the studio, I released everything that I was feeling those 3 to 4 months.
Okay.
And I just released it. So yeah, it was more, those tracks were more so emotional too, in a sense, but not really. It was like I needed to get this off anyway.
I feel like with everything that we talked about, I feel like just your music in general is just real. And
I appreciate that.
not even emotional. It doesn't have to be something emotional, but it comes from a true place.
But yeah.
That's what I'm getting so far. No, I can't wait to listen to it. I didn't even realize there was so much more out there.
So much
didn't
shit.
find.
Like I don't even tell people how I'm feeling until they hear the song, and then they be like, "Man, I didn't even know you was feeling like this." And I'm just like, "Yeah, bro, I don't."
There were so many. I'm just like, I had a whole list. I'm like, I need to listen to that again.
That's crazy because, you know, like I said before, like you don't get a lot of people that's like, "Yo, this song was." I had a couple people tell me like, "Man, this song kind of changed my life. This one, and it's good with the compliment, but then like the compliment goes away."
There was one song that scared me. I'll have to look
Which
it up.
song was that?
I don't know. One was it was a weird trance type song. I don't know, the beat. It was amazing. I liked it, but I was like, oh, that changed my whole mentality. I don't even know.
Yeah, it was probably an aggressive song.
But it was great.
Yeah, I had fun with that one probably. Yeah, most likely. I had fun with that one.
Is there anything else that you want to, any final comments or things you want to leave by the people about your life?
Just, you know, stay faithful and true to, you know, everything you believe in. You know, be an artist. Don't just be out here bullshitting and just saying that, oh, I believe in these certain things because of certain trends and all this other bullshit. Just be true to everything you do. And, you know, like we regular people, you know, like this is not, don't ever be starstruck over anything because like you're your own person, and what direction you decide to go in is where you're going to go. So
I like that. Just so I don't miss out. I don't care about anybody else. No, I'm kidding. Where can we find your music? What's coming out? When do I catch it?
You can find the music on everything. It's gonna be on Apple Music, Spotify, and all that good shit. Except for Tidal. I don't really fuck with Tidal like that. So, it's gonna drop next week, 25th, Sunday, which is a weird day, but it's gonna drop on that day, and it's called Bloody JPEGs. I'm very excited for this, and I'm grateful to have the opportunity to sit here and talk about it. So
I can't freaking wait. Thank you for should you do it since it's your show? Just go ahead.
It's not my show, but thank you guys for showing up. Thank you guys for showing up and watching the 4 Points interview with Rosemary, the host.
Now I'm
and
the host.
Me, the guest.
Earlier he said he's the
yeah,
host.
I thought I was. Yeah, I fucked up the wording. So yeah, thank you guys. Yeah, thank you guys for coming in. It was good to, you know.
Like, thank you for joining us here on the 4 Points Production channel.
She got it.
I'm your host, Mari Rose, here with the very talented. Catch his work. Don't miss it. You won't regret it. Vega Porter. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.